Hello, beautiful people. We are on part 4 of the Module 11 review for the quiz. We just finished number 9 using substitution. We're going to do one more example. We're going to jump to number 12 for substitution, specifically for substitution. Again, disclaimer, if I make a mistake, I am human, and that is okay. Just let me know where the mistake is. And also, if you hear a loud bell, I apologize in advance as I am still on campus and the bell could potentially ring while I'm recording this video. Okay, let's get started in number 12. We are using substitution, so we will be substituting something into something. Now, immediately when you see a question like this, you would want to jump into using elimination. Resist the urge. You always read the direction. Read the directions. In this direction, it says use substitution. If you use a different method, your teacher may potentially not give you credit for it because you're not following instruction. So make sure to read the directions and resist the urge to just jump in and start working on a problem. Pay attention to what it's asking you to do. Because it's asking you to solve by substitution, okay, we have to solve for a variable, okay? Solve for a variable that you will be substituting into the other equation. So what I mean is, I'm just going to write some steps here. So choose a variable to solve for and pick an equation. For example, it doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm going to choose the first equation. I'm going to shift this up. I'm going to a little bit running out of room. So I'm going to choose the first one. So 6x plus 3 is equal, 6x plus 3y is equal to 15. I'm going to choose a variable that I want to, I think I misspelled this. I just noticed it. Variable. Okay. Choose a variable you want to solve for. I want to solve for y. So I'm going to get y by itself by subtracting 6x both sides. Bring down the 3y is equal to 15 minus 6x. I'm going to divide by 3. Every single term. Don't just divide the sides. Divide every single term. Y is equal to 15 divided by 3 is 5 minus 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then we have our x. So once you solve for the variable in the equation that you chose, then you may take this and substitute it into your other equation. So back here, I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to cross this out, draw an arrow, and I'm going to say this equation is now y equals 5 minus 2x. After that, I'm going to take my y value, which is 5 minus 2x, and I'm going to substitute it into my y in the bottom equation. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite the bottom equation, but instead of writing y, I'm going to write 5 minus 2y because that is what y is equal to. Finish that off. Okay, anytime you are distributing a negative, make sure that you are circling that it is negative so you don't forget. I'm going to remove this so we can work on the other part. So I have 4x, negative 2 times 5 is negative 10, negative 2 times negative x, that is a positive 4x, equals 14. Combine like terms, I have 8x minus 10 is equal to 14. I'm going to add 10 to both sides. 8x is equal to 24 divided by 8 divided by 8. X is equal to, oh, what is this? I believe this is 3. Are we done? No, we are not done. This is part of your answer, but it is not the answer. Okay, here's where you have choices. Your choice is you can take your x and plug it into your bottom equation. You can take your x and substitute it into your original equation, or you can choose to substitute it into the one that you solved for. It is your choice, up to you. Everything will give you the same result. I am going to choose to substitute it into here because I want to solve for y, and y is already by itself, so it's going to save me some time. So I have y equals 5 minus 2x. I'm plugging in 3 in for x, so I have y equals 5 minus 2 times 3. So y is equal to 5 minus, what is this? 3 times 2 is 6, and we have that minus. So y is equal to -1. Is this our answer? No, this is only part of our answer. So let's do our final answer for number 12. We're going to combine our x and our y. So we have 3, -1, and this is our final answer. All right, the rest of the problems are yours to work on. Zoom out, that way, zoom out, so that way you can see what the other questions are. This is 10 and 11. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so we can focus. These two are graphing. Pause the video, write the questions down, solve them. And then on the front page, we have questions 2, 3, and 4 for you to work on, and question number 5 for you to work on. All right, good luck.